Hello, friends. I've been gone for like 4 days. I didn't have internet, which was kind of miserable. Because I was even like, oh, well, I'll just record a bunch of videos and get ahead of it so that I'll have a bunch of stuff to post when my internet comes back. And I couldn't even do that because I need internet in order to access Sudoku Pad, New York Times crosswords. Couldn't do any of that. I still had service on my phone, so that was fine. I could make a 30-minute video venting about everything I went through trying to get my internet back and fixed. But basically, there was a lightning storm one night. Something outside got struck by lightning, and we didn't have internet for like 4 or 5 days after that. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, most of Saturday. Yeah. So it's fixed now. That's the good thing. Um, this is a video that I recorded before the lightning storm, but I didn't get a chance to upload it. So I rearranged my room during that time. That was the main point. I rearranged my room during that time. I need to fix it because I look kind of short. But this is a video that I recorded before my internet went out. Enjoy! Hello, friends. Hope everyone's having a great day. Today we have another killer cage puzzle today. I'm so excited. I love these. This is Don't Kill Me number 6 by AJL. Normal 9x9 Sudoku rules apply, which means we have the numbers 1 through 9. I should say we have a 9x9 puzzle. So we're using the numbers 1 through 9, and we'll have to place those once each into every one of these boxes, once each in every row, and once each in every column. We'll have to figure out where those numbers go. We also have killer cages. Digits in cages may not repeat and should sum to the value in the top left corner of the cage. So each of these dotted line cages has a number in the top left corner. So these 3 cells will sum to be 10. These 2 cells, whatever numbers go in here, will sum to be 12. All of these will sum to be 31. These will sum to be 14, etc., all the way around the puzzle. It seems like every single cell is part of a cage. Neat. Sounds good to me. As always, there's a link to this puzzle in the description if you'd like to solve as well as a link to a Google form if you'd like to submit a puzzle. That'd be super cool. I'd appreciate it. We don't have any given digits today to help us out. So let's see how this goes. I want to start by seeing if there's any gimmies. Like, the only way to get 3 into numbers that are different from each other is 1, 2. Something like that. 4 will have to be 1 and 3. So I might be able to do something with 5, seeing this 1, 3 maybe. But I mean, this could be a 3. And this could be a 3, and then this could be a 2, and this could be a 1. And that'd be totally fine. But this has to be 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go ahead and mark it. That's 3 of the 1, 2, 3, 4s here already. 16 has to be 7 and 9. 17 and 3 cells, I think I have options. 11 has options. 10. 16 and 3 cells. 15 has to be 6 and 9, or 7 and 8. So it's gonna be larger numbers. Let's see. 27, 14, 16. 16 has to be 7 and 9. 8. Let's see. Something where I use like a whole box or a whole row, maybe. Like, I know from previous experience, this whole box sums to 45. If you add 1 plus 2 plus 3, etc., all the way up to 9, you get 45. So I know if this is 20, that this is going to sum to 25. So these two will have to sum to 6 in order to get 31. 6 here could be 1 and 5 or 2 and 4. Can't do 3 and 3 because digits can't repeat in a cage. But that's some more low digits for all of this. Something like that again. Like this one's given. This is nice. Oh, I can figure out what this digit is actually. This whole thing's 45. So if I take out, let's count up. This is 10. This will be 22. This will be 28, 38. So this needs to be a 7, which means this will be an 8. Okay. I can figure out what this is. If this is 8, this is 18, this is 38. These two need to sum to 7. So I could do 1 and 6, 2 and 5, 3 and 4, but they're going to be pretty low digits. If this is 13, I don't want this to be a 1, 2, or 3. So it's going to be a 4, 5, 6, and then this will be a 1, 2, 3. Okay? If this is a 4, this is a 9. If it's a 5, this is an 8. If it's a 6, this is a 7. Continuing on, I can't use 1, 3 anywhere else in here, which seems interesting. Where does this digit go in here? That's something to think about. How many times do I want to use 1, 3 in here? I can't use both 7 and 9. So what's the biggest this can be? If I make this 9, 8, 6, 5, what does that sum to? 9 plus 8 is 17, plus 6 is 23, plus 5 is 28. So I don't need to go that large. Would it be helpful to think about this? I don't know. What else do I know? This sums to 6. I need to remember that. There might be something special about how these see other digits. If I need 28 and this is only a 1, 2, 3, the biggest this could be. Oh yeah, 28 is what I got when I did 9, 8, 6, 5. Which might actually be interesting with this. I'm not sure. 10 if I can't use an 8, 20 if I can't use an 8. This is 30, so this needs to be 15. Yeah, I did 7 here. This is 15 because I figured that out. Do any of these have to go a certain way? 12 can't be 7 and 5, but I could do 9 and 3. Oh, 7 has to go here or here. Okay. I can figure this out. There you go. This is 10, this is 26, this is 28, 38. So this also has to be a 7. There you go. There you go. This is 4. I did this really quickly. 10, 26, 28, 38. Yep, this is a 7. This is a 4, this is a 7, this is a 9. So I need to have a 7 here for sure. Because of this. I don't like corner marking on that because then I can't see the 26 there, but I'll remember it. It also means that I can't use a 9 anywhere else in here. So what's the biggest this can be then? I need to get 26 without a 9. If this was 8, 7, 6, 5, what does that give me? That would be 2 lower than if I used the 9. So this has got to be 26. 8 plus 7 is 15, plus 6 is 21, plus 5 is 26. Perfect. So I'm using a 5, 6, 7, 8 here. Meaning this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Now, how do I get 17 with a 1, 2, 3, 4 here? This has to be 16, 15, 14, or 13. Do I want to think about that? I can't use a 7 at all. 4 has to go here or here. This can only be a 1, 2, or a 1, 3. Maybe I do want to think about this. If this is a 1, this has to be 7 and 9, which I can't use a 7 at all. Right? If this is a 1 to get 16, I have to do, yeah, okay, so this can't be a 1. If this is a 2, this needs to be 15, and it would be 9 and 6. So this would be the 6, and this would be the 9. If this is a 3, this needs to be 14. 9 and 5. Or 8 and 6. This would be the 6, and this would be the 8. If this is a 4, this needs to be 13. I can't do 9 and 4 and use another 4. So 8 and 5. If this is a 5 and this is an 8. Or 7 and 6. I can't use 7s. Okay, so this is just a 5, 6, and this is just an 8, 9. Perfect. I'm getting close to having 1, 2, 3, 4 here. This is a 5, 6, 7, 8, which is very cool. 1, 3. I need to use both a 1 and a 3. They need to go up here. I'm also getting close to low digits here. Okay. It's also neat to think about, like, where does this digit go in here? This digit can't go here. So this digit needs to go here somewhere. Something like that, thinking that way. Oh, I might be able to soon think about columns. I was thinking about 45 as a box, but 45 as a column or a row might also get interesting. Do do I see anything like that? I'm getting there here. Like I have 22 here, so this needs to sum to 23. Okay. We're here. This is 26. So this needs to be 19. My math is right. Let's see. This does something. 1 goes somewhere here. 2 has options. 3 has to go in this column. Okay. So I need 3s here. Let's go through sums again. If this is 6, is there a certain way to get 25 here? The biggest 4 numbers could be was 9876, which is 30. So I'm not super worried about that. Getting close to something here. This is a bunch of small numbers. 2 digits out of 7, 8, 9 need to go in here. So this is at least 15. That's totally fine. 10 without an 8. I also have to do 10 without breaking this. Okay, what if I do 1 and 9? Totally fine. Can't do 2 and 8. What if I did 3 and 7? Totally fine. What if I did 4 and 6? That means this is 5 and 2. Totally fine. Lots of options there. Okay. Okay. What about groups? Like 2 boxes together, or 2 rows, or 2 columns. Let's see, what would I want to do with that? This shape is so interesting. I want to do more with this. This is also interesting. Yeah. This is 14 and this is 16. That's 30. This needs to be 15. So this needs to be 11. Can I do something with that? It needs to be 11, but I can't do 9 and 2. I could do 8 and 3. I can't do 7 and 4. I could do 5 and 6. Okay. For this to work, I can't do 8. So this won't be a 3, but I could do 3 and 5, 5 and 3, or 6 and 2. Okay. I'm getting 5, 6, 8 happening a lot. 1 and 2 have to go in here now. There's no way I can use 1 and 2 here. So I definitely have a 1 and a 2 in here, which is only 3. So the other 2 digits need to sum to 11. Again, it won't be 9 and 2. It could be 8 and 3. It's gonna be whatever doesn't go here. But I have to use a 1 and a 2 in here. They can't both go down here. That's fine. Where does this digit go in here? Is there something else that has to go here? 27. Okay, well, let's think about 27 if I can't use a 7 and I can only use 1 out of 8 or 9. Oh, wait, 27 includes this too. Never mind. Never mind. I do need to use either an 8 or a 9 in here. Where does this digit go in here? It's not here in this cage. It's not overlapping with this or this. It's either an 8 that goes here or a 5 that goes here or here. If this is a 5 and it goes here, for 11, this would be a 6. I think that's fine. But interesting. 20. I really want to figure this out. If this is 9, oh, this is just 10. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I already knew that. This digit's gonna go here. What am I missing? What am I missing? 9 needs to go in here somewhere. This could be 9 and 3. this can't be a 9 though, so 9 goes here somewhere. What if 9 goes in here, the other two sum to 7? That would be fine. What am I doing with these 9s? 7 needs to go here. 9 in here can't go here and can't go here, so 9 goes here somewhere. If this is a 9 in here, this would be 9, 1, and 2. 1 would have to go here. And so this would be a 9 and a 2. Let's do more with this 1, 3. It definitely goes up here, but I think all of that is fine. This is almost completely 45 times 3 is 135, right? It's getting interesting. It's getting interesting. Okay. This would not tell me anything different than what I already know. No. Could I do this to tell me something? This is 30. This is 38. 38 plus 13. 38 plus 13 plus a 3 is going to bring me to 41, so I get 51. 51 plus 20 is going to be 71. Plus 28 is going to be 79.99. So this needs to be 36. Can I do something with that? These need to be 36. I don't know. This is also 135. This is 45, so this is 90. I don't know. This wouldn't tell me anything new. I already know what that needs to be. 7 has to go here. This 27, including this, is throwing me off. One and 2 can't be used in this column anymore. I wouldn't want to use it here. What if I did both 1 and 2 in here? That would not work. Between 1 and 2, one of them goes over here and one of them goes over here. They can't both go here. They can't both go here. So one of them's here and one of them's here. That's fine. This digit is one of these, so this digit's going to go over here. This digit, I don't know about. What am I missing? This is 11, and this is also 11, right? That's 22. So this whole thing needs to be 23. 10. I don't know anything about this, which is difficult. This is 31. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9 plus 8 plus 7 plus 6 is 30. I could do... I don't want to use all of those numbers. What am I missing? Where does this digit go in here? This is narrowed down to 5, 6, 8, 9, which seems interesting. If this whole thing is 135, this is 30, 57, plus 8. Wait, 57 plus 8 is going to be 65, 85, 92, 96. So this needs to be 39. The biggest this can be is 30, so this needs to sum to 9 at most. Wait, can I do something with that? This whole thing needs to be 39, right? This part can be 30 at most, which means this needs to be at least 9. The bigger that this gets means that this is less and less from 30. Okay, so this whole thing is 39. If this is a 1, then this is 30, and this sums to 9. 8 and 1. The biggest this can be is 9 and 2, which is 11. So for 39, if this is 11 at most, this can be 28. Which I think this means this can't... Wait, I'm thinking backwards. Hold on. 9 and 2 is the biggest this can be, which would be 11. So for this to be 39, if this is the biggest it can be at 11, this needs to at least be 28. So for this to at least be 28, this has to be a 1 or a 2. Which means this will be a 4 or a 5 in order for this to sum to 6, right? 39, but this being 11 at most, means this needs to be at least 28 in order to make up for that space. But 28 actually isn't an option because this can't be a 3. So this won't be 9 and 2. This is either 30 or 29. So this needs to be either 9 or 10. Okay. I could do 9 and 1. I could do 8 and 2. Yeah, I don't think this tells me anything else now. It also means that these two digits are the same. So this also sums to 6. Can I do something with that? Maybe try shading. These are the same 1, 2. Where does this 1, 2 go in here? This digit is one of these. So it'll go over here. I already knew that. Well, it's close to something. I got this changed to a 4, 5, and this is now, this is a 1, 2 for the row. Look at that. This can't be a 2. So what were my options here? This needs to be 17, so this is a 3 or a 4. It does mean that 4 has to go here. I did not catch that before. That was already a thing. 4 has to go here, so this has to be a 5, meaning this has to be a 1 in order for that to be 6. This is a 1 and this is a 2. This won't be a 2. This is going to be a 1, 3, 4. Now what? This can't be a 1 anymore. It's going to be a 3, so this is a 1. This is not a 1. This is a 3, 4. This can't be a 3. This needs to be 5. So this is either 3, 2, or 4, 1. This won't be a 4, but this can't be 1 either. So this is a 2 and this is a 3. So this is a 4. Now, in order for this to be 17, this is already 4, so this needs to be 13. So 13, I cannot do 9 and 4. I've already used a 4. If I did 5 and 8, this would have to be the 5 and this would have to be the 8. Or if I did 6 and 7, I can't use 7 at all. So this is an 8 and this is a 5. Woohoo! This is a 5, so this can't include a 5, 3. It's going to have to be 2, 6. This can't be a 6 anymore. Oh, this comes to 11, was it? This is 34, so this needs to be 11. This is 6 and 5. Okay. All the other digits go here. Everything else, it goes there. Okay, wow. Wow, wow, wow. What else do I know? This is cool. That's cool. Nothing got cleaned up here though. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of this for a second. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This can't be a 3. So 3 definitely goes here. I kind of want to look at combinations for this. I definitely have a 3. If it's 3, 6, that's 9. So the other digit will be a 7, which does not work. So this needs to be 3, 8, which is 11, making this a 5. Not pink. 5. But 5 won't go here. This is 3, 8, so this is going to be a 6. 5 goes here, 7 goes here. This is a 5 and a 3, 8. 9 needs to go here. 9, oh, okay, so cool. 9 can't go in any of these places, so 9 definitely goes in here. So this is a 9, 1, and 2 in order to get 12. But 1 can't go here, so this is going to be a 1. This is a 2, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. That's how you count. Every other digit goes here. A 4 and a 6 are already over here. A 5 is already over here, so that's okay. 2, 9, that's cool. This can't be a 9 anymore, so this won't be a 4. Getting interesting. 1, 2, 3. Is there a digit I haven't used yet? 6, 7, 8. Nope, I don't know about this yet. 6, 7, 8, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need a 9 in this row. 9 will have to go here or here. Okay, so I at least have 15 between the digits I know about. Meaning the other digits have to sum to 13. Okay, that's fine. We'll come back to that. What else do I know? I can figure out what these digits are probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. What if this was 2, 6? This would have to be an 8. What if this... Oh, wait. First off, I can't use a 2 here. So this is a 6 or a 9. I have to use a 2 here. Okay, so if this was 2, 6, this would be an 8. If this was 2, 9, this would be a 5. And I think both of those are options. Okay. 12. Well, I need to put a 1 in here somewhere. One of these is definitely going to be a 1 because I can't put 1 here. So this is a 1. So the other two digits need to sum to 9. I can't do 1, 1, 8. I can't do 1, 2, 7. What if I did 1, 3, and 6? Or 1, 4, and 5? But I have to use a 1 here. That's for sure. And then the other two digits sum to 9. 12? Don't want to think about this. I don't know what's happening here yet, so we'll come back to that. Okay. Getting interesting. Don't want to think about 27. This is a 5, so this is definitely 22, but that's okay. This is literally just all the other digits, isn't it? I don't need to worry about that too much. This is 25. This is 20. I might be able to figure out what's going on here, actually. This is just a 7 or an 8. If this is, what's the total here with the digits I have left? 1, 2, 3. It's a 4, 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9 is 15, 24. So this is 28. This is 28. That's interesting. So if this is 28, and this is also 28, that means these have to have the same total. So this won't be a 3. Oh, I think I knew that already. Because I needed to take out something here. I don't remember what this summed to. This is 30, so this is 15. So this needs to be 7. Okay. 1 and 6 are 2 and 5. If this is 5, this is 8. If this is 6, this is 7. Okay. Does the combination not work? If this is 7, well, it's a A or B situation. I think this will be fine. If this is 1, 6, this is a 7. And this will also be 7. Yeah, that's fine. What else is there to know? What can I do? Something interesting here? Not until I know this. Ah. If this is a 7, this needs to be 7. I can't do 1 and 6. I could do 2 and 5. I can't do 3 and 4. If this is a 7, well, I need to use a 5 over here anyways. If this is 7, this could be 2, 5. If this is a 7. I'm really limited on the digits I can use here. That might be worth thinking about. Nine in here. 7 needs to go here. 8. 8 needs to go here somewhere. And 8 also goes here, so this is an 8. This is a 6 or a 9. Everything else has options. 7, 9, 6, 9. What's going on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. This cannot be a 9 or a 6 or a 5. So this has to be a 2, 3, meaning this will not be 2, 3. Okay. This is a 5, 6, 9. This can't be a 6. This can't be a 5. That was actually really nice. This has to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Meaning this can't be an 8. This will be a 3, so this will be an 8. Meaning this is a 2 and this is a 3. 1, 8 and an 8 here means 8 has to go one of these. A 1 will have to go here somewhere. What if I put 1 in here? This would not be a 7. We'll think about that in a moment. What else do I know? 1, 8. 8 has to go here. Getting interesting. Maybe I do want to think about what if a 1 is in here. If this is a 1, the other two sum to 14. I'm limited on what digits I can put here. I actually know. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I don't know anything about them yet. There's a 2 here. Something might happen here. If this is 2, 5, then this is a 1. So this is a 1. 1 goes down here then. Seems fine. But this is a 1, 2, 5. What is happening here? This is a 2, 9. Oh, I have a 2. So this is a 9 and this is a 2. Meaning I know what these digits are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8 can't go here. And then I also know what these digits are. These are a 7. And then I also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now I should be able to do something with this, right? If this is 1, 2, this is broken. So I have to have a 5 in here. This is definitely a 5. It's either a 5, 1, which gives me 6. If this is 1, 5, that's 6, and this would need to be 8, which does not work. So this needs to be 2, 5, which is 7, and this is a 7. So this is a 1. This is not a 7. And then hopefully all of this sums to 31. This would be 30. That works. If this is a 1, this is a 2, though. This needed to be 7, so this is 5. Meaning for 13, this will be 8. This, just because of digits left, this is going to be a 9. And this will be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 and 7. This can't be 8 anymore. 8 goes here, 7 goes here, 5 goes here. Let's see, 4, 7, 9. I definitely need an 8 here. Ooh, I'll come back to this in a second, I think. 2, 5, 8, 7. Did that change this? No, this is a 3, 9, 4, 6 also. Yikes. 2 goes here and 2 goes here, so 2 goes here. 5 is going to go here somewhere with this. What if I do a 5, 8 here? That might work. It might be okay. Options for this. No, I don't know. I'll come back. This is also a 3, 9, 4, 6. Maybe certain options work here. Oh. I can't use a 9 here because I have to use a 1. So this has to be a 9. These will not be 9. It's going to be 3, 8. This is a 4, 6. This can't be 1 anymore. That makes it way easier. This is a 1. This is a 4, 6. These two need to sum to 9. I can't do 1 and 8. I can't do 2 and 7. This is going to be 3 and 6 because I can't do 4 and 5 either. So this is a 4 and this is a 6. 3, 6 means this will be 2, 9, which is 11. So to get 16, this needs to be a 5. Means this is a 6 for the column. 12. Can't do 3 and 9. This looks like 4 and 8, so this will be a 3 and this will be an 8. 2s. I keep seeing this over and over again. 5 means this has to be a 5 and this has to be a 2. So this is a 9 and this is a 2. Perfect. That's interesting. 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have any of those yet in the column. Okay. 10. This still needs a 1, 2, 3. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is going to be 1 and 9. 1 means this is a 9 and this is a 1. So this is a 6, meaning this is a 9. So this is a 5 and this is a 6. This can't be a 9 anymore. So this is a 9. This is a 4, 7. What else do I know? I feel like I have too many options here. This is a 5, so this is not a 5. This is a 5. That's not what I was thinking, but 6, 7, 4, 6, 4, 7. If this is a 5, means 5 goes here. What are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 can't go here, but 3 or 4 is weirdly fine. 3, 4, 9. What about horizontally? I don't know. I don't know. I should be able to figure out what goes here. Oh boy. Okay, 1 and 9 is 10 plus 11, that's 21, so this needs to be 10. I can't do 1 and 9. I could do 2 and 8. I can't do 2 and 8. What if I did 3 and 7? 3 and 7 would be fine. I can't do 4 and 6. This is 3 and 7. Okay, so this is a 3, so this is a 7, and this is a 3. This cannot be a 3. This cannot be a 7. So this is a 9, and this is a 7. This becomes a 4, so this is a 3, and this is a 9. 1, 8 goes over here as well for the row. So this becomes an 8. This is a 1 and this is an 8. This is a 1, a 2, 3, 4. So 4 makes this a 7 and this a 4. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This 1, 2. No. I already have a 2. 1, 2, 3, I need a 4. That makes more sense. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 7 plus 3 is 10. That makes 20. 4 makes this an 8 and a 4, which sums to 12. 3 makes this a 6 and this a 3, which is 9 and 1 for 10. This becomes an 8. This cannot be an 8. 7 makes this a 6 and this a 7. This is 15 and this is 11 for 26. So this is a 4 and this is a 6. 38 minutes exactly, right on the dot. Oh my gosh. That was a good one. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No given digits this time. And there was some crazy geometry stuff with like for example this, once I figured this out, or actually it was starting here. I know for sure the totals of these, even if I don't know the digits. I know the totals, so I can figure this out, which tells me this, which means I can figure out what the total of these two are, and that kind of thing, over and over and over again. What was the really, this whole band, looking at this, with this little part sticking out, because I knew some of these. So knowing some of these, I don't know if this actually helped me. I think it did kind of, because I got this narrowed down to a 1, 2. Yes, having this as a 1, 2 and this as a 1, 2, that gave me this digit, took options out of this digit, which changed things. That was wild. That was wild. That was really cool. I really enjoyed that one. And 38 minutes on the dot. Such an even, nice number. Thanks for the puzzle, AJL. This was really cool. Very nice.